Nod or Shake reviews. Willie nod or Willie shake. Yeah!
Hello, Johnny here. Welcome to another thing of Nod or Shake reviews. Nod if it's good, shake if it's not so good. Either way, you should check it out because you might find your new favorite movie. Alrighty, on to the review. Captain America: A Brave New World.
Really? I'm surprised it's getting that much.
I
I got a Hulk coming out of me.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
can we, the next time we do a Hulk, can we stop having the actor's face as the Hulk? Of the Avengers and the Incredible Hulk did it perfectly. It didn't look like Edward Norton, and it didn't look like Mark Ruffalo, and, I don't understand why we're doing this.
You know what Harrison Ford said when they were like, I think we're going to put your face on the Hulk? He was like, I don't care.
Yeah, no, he probably literally said that. He's like, I just give me the money, I don't care. He's very like
care.
that.
Have you seen that meme?
They asked a Star Wars question.
Yeah,
right?
and
he
was like, I don't care.
Yeah. I think it was about Greedo. I'm gonna try to make this short as possible because I have a lot of thoughts. So it wasn't terrible. It wasn't. This was the worst experience for me I've ever had in my life. I think part of my problem is this is going to be spoilers, a lot of spoilers. I just feel like they've kind of just threw all their connections to the wind, and they're not really paying attention to what's going on in the movies that they've made. So the villain is the leader, who's from the Incredible Hulk, and I also feel like basically this movie was just a hodgepodge of stuff that you liked way back then, and it was almost too little too late.
Hodgepodge, my gosh.
So Samuel Stern is in Mr. Blue. He's in the Incredible Hulk. He has the stuff leak in his brain, and now he's the villain 20 movies later. His power is he can predict every probability that could happen before it happens.
Yeah, he's really smart. He's smart.
Why didn't Ross ask him to help with Thanos? He could have asserted a plan to stop Thanos' plan.
A lot of it doesn't make sense. It's actually quite ironic that you're watching, this super villain that has a big brain and is really, really smart, and you gotta, in order to believe it, you gotta actually be dumb. And he basically uses Samuel Stern to fix himself because he's dying, and also to basically help him make him president, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
So you could have used him to stop every scenario that has happened in every single Marvel movie if he is that smart and if he is able to predict and correct. He knew when Captain America was going to fight and beat a bad guy, to the letter. He knew it. So it's And then, they brought the big celestial thing from the Eternals, which I feel like that was just they did that because everybody was asking what the hell happened to this giant thing in the middle of the ocean.
Which I wish they just did it.
I feel like they just did that so just to go all right, people, shut up.
Some people didn't even know that it was there.
Yeah. I didn't have a miserable time. I actually thought the movie kind of moved very quickly. I wasn't oh God, have this experience end for me.
I think it moved quickly because it's literally what you said, a hodgepodge of ideas that were tossed together to complete
Well,
this
apparently
film.
there was rewrites.
Yeah, what's his name?
And there was 6 people who wrote the movie.
Yeah, what's his name wasn't even originally in the film.
Giancarlo Esposito?
Yeah, he wasn't originally in the film.
The villain was bad. He,
And the leader looked like he was standing in front of a green screen.
that was the next thing.
The entire
green
time.
Screen is
I don't know if it was green screen or not. But
it was
100%.
It was listen, in Ant-Man 3, it doesn't look that great, but it's all right, I get it. You're in this world that doesn't exist, but it's you couldn't set up a place to make it look like you're in Washington. You had to use a green. It was horrendous. The other big thing that I don't know. I want to see the Hulk fight the Red Hulk. I think the Hulk It's like one of those things.
That's
like,
honestly, I was.
you don't want to
surprised.
see the Joker fight Superman or any other. You want to see the Hulk fight the Hulk. Like, I know comic books, all characters can mix and match and this and that, but to me, it's like it really should have been.
Yeah, but you know what wouldn't have worked for me if Smart Hulk was fighting Red
Well,
Hulk.
yeah, I mean,
that wouldn't have
that's
worked
the
for
thing
me.
I like. That's the one positive thing. It was nice to see a destructive. Again, which didn't look like Harrison Ford, but just destructive. Let me just rip everything apart. And then again,
the fact that what's his name was, the fact that he was able to talk him down from being the Hulk. That's not how that works. He was like, Hulk, you gotta stop, man.
I think that's the one.
You gotta
thing,
be Harrison Ford again.
I think that's the one thing that they kind of took from the movies that they paid attention to was the talking down aspect of it. But I'm watching this movie and it's like they're shooting at the Hulk, they're firing all these missiles, and it's like, listen, we've had the Hulk in this universe for a good few movies. We have not figured out that shit doesn't work. We're still firing everything we got, not knowing that it's pissing him off more.
They're pissing on him. That's a new one. That's what changed him back into Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford just loves getting golden showered.
Okay. They did the end credit thing, and it's like, I don't know what they're doing.
This one didn't even make sense.
Like, Samuel Stearns, who looked awful, is like, something is coming. Something otherworldly.
The leader really isn't hard to do. I don't know why they didn't just do the leader.
I mean, listen, if you did that really horrible green screen background, just annihilate the CGI and just go with what he has.
Yeah.
Big brain and everything.
Yeah.
But, he goes like, oh, you're not prepared for what's coming. Something.
It's literally...
It's a different world. I'm like, dude, they fought a giant big purple guy that got rid of half the universe.
And
like,
won.
The vagueness of, like, something is coming, like, just say what it is.
No, dude, honestly, it sounds to me like, stay tuned. That's what it sounded like to me. So Kevin Feige might as well have been at the end credit scene going like, stay tuned.
Yeah. I think they did a good job with...
Nothing.
He was a human dude. He wasn't the superpowered. For the most part, he did get his ass kicked a lot. And he used his gadgets more than his actual strength. Stop it. It's very annoying.
You really think humans could do that?
To the extent of believability.
Nope. Nope.
Stop. All right, you go, because you interrupted me 5,000 times, so I'm going to interrupt you 5,000 times.
That's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't believe that at all. I think there was superpoweredness all around. Well, the moment you throw the shield and are able to articulate, like where it goes and bounces over here, bounces off this guy, and able to deduce that in your mind and have it come back to you, do the right thing and just have it be like a magnet and show the magnet. Use the gadget, okay?
Okay, all right.
Like, I'm sorry, but like, that's Captain America. That's like, other than having super strength.
Stop yelling, you're gonna.
Other than having super strength, the cool factor about Captain America and what he could do is the stuff with the vibranium shield.
Yeah.
So, but like, okay, fine, I get it. You still need to make it entertaining for the viewer, so I give you that much. He did have obstacles to overcome. I did like what Bucky had to say to him, even though they ruined it and turned it into a joke. That's what Cap wanted. He wanted a human in the whatever. So fine, that was great. Not great. It was okay. I don't like this whole thing. Enough. Life is stupid. This was dumb, man. I'm not getting this time back. I hated this film. I hated it.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it. The only thing I liked was Harrison Ford on Red Hulk. That was the best thing about it. Seeing that. Give me that for 2 hours. Give it to me. So I can sit there and laugh at it. No, I didn't like this film. I didn't like it. It's not thrilling to me. But I do agree with you slightly. Minus the tricks with the shields. Yeah, better, Senator. No, like in this one, I think they were reining in the whole political angle. Like, even though he was up against the president of the United States, other than that, like, it wasn't like he was trying to. He wasn't trying to change the world. He was trying to save it.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that I liked better, a lot better than the Bucky Barnes Captain America bullshit. That was just. Now I'm done.
Alrighty. Thanks for cringing. We'll see you. Maybe. Apparently, we're getting 14 to 17 inches of snow next week, so we'll see about that one. Alrighty. Thanks for cringing. Bye bye.
Thanks for cringing.